Hello everyone. So I thought I would explain what I'm doing here, which is a black suit Superman custom of mine. So I just got the McFarlane version um, like a few days ago. So yeah, I thought I would do it because okay, here. This is the Beast Kingdom exclusive black suit Superman that came out in 2018. And as you can see, there's silver here on the sides, the belt, and everything, and it just looks so good, right? um so I thought I would do that with the McFarlane version, since I couldn't find this one, and I honestly don't want this one because it I mean, see, look here, there's a thigh swivel, so if you move the thigh it's not gonna be straight, but the McFarlane doesn't have a thigh swivel, which I like because the sculpt won't break. It won't break the sculpt for posing. So that's what I intend mostly, like silver here on the wrists, the belt, and the legs and the boots, and of course on top here where the cape is. Um, this is the image of how it's been released. So it's all black. And yeah, something important to note is the cape. The cape is rubber material, not cloth, which I didn't like because, okay, here, I removed it already. If you look at it, I'm not sure if it's picking up, but it's flat. It doesn't, they tried to make it look textured, but it's flat. So I decided to get rid of it. But for new collectors or for people who don't know, you can't just pry it off because it was glued here. See, I'm not sure if you can see, but it was glued to the fig. So a common practice for us is to heat up the area, which is here, and the back there. And once it's heated, because it's rubber, it's easier to pull off. So you pull it off. And then once you've got it off, you can start customizing, which I've already done. Since I'm not filming this in order, but yeah. Wow, this is like a presentation. But I'll just briefly go through the things I used for this custom. So first we've got a glue gun for gluing the cape later on. We have the new cape, which I'll talk later on about in the future, and we have the old cape. Um, but one of the most important things is this Craftwork pen, um, which is oil-based, so it should stick better on the plastic. It should work for things like wood, plastic, and it's supposedly waterproof, which is great. I need that. Um, we also have this skin tone in case I need to touch up areas like the neck, hands, or the face. We have glossy black acrylic paint for when I make mistakes and I'll need to fix them. And clear nail polish. Why do I have clear nail polish? Because in case the marker will smear on Superman, um, I need to make sure that doesn't happen. And from articles I've read, um, you can put a clear coat of nail polish to protect the surfaces I'm gonna be writing on, um, so that they won't wear off quickly or smudge. So there. So I thought I would at least document some of the process of, outlining the silver, um, the silver parts of the suit, because originally I wasn't gonna do that, but I mean it wouldn't be a custom if I didn't show how I've been doing it. So anyway, as you can see, I've got most of them done essentially. Like, see here, the silver here, and I literally just finished the leg, here, his right leg. So I'm about to do the left part. So we'll see how it goes. So using my silver marker, let's bring it closer so y'all can see. I'm putting it right next to the light source, and I'm being very careful with how I mark it. My hands aren't very steady, so I'm putting like a finger on the fig itself to stabilize. Sorry. Essentially, I'm just really following the line, but I'm also being very gentle with how I line this, because the line is very small, so I have to really be gentle. I'm not sure if you can see, but there, it's silver now. So I'm really just inching my way through. And there, we've got the silver line done on his leg, and there's two more, so I'll show that. Now here, as you can see, the middle line, I'm not sure if it's picking it up, but it's thinner. It's thinner. So I have to really be careful in this area. Just inching my way through down the ooh, sorry. I'm looking at the fig and not the camera, so it's not really showing, but you know, you'll get to see the finished product anyway in the end, so shouldn't be so bad. This is again it's a first pass through, so I intend to refine this off camera eventually, but I'm really just creating a first coat, which I will follow up with eventually in a bit. So there essentially. So in case anyone's wondering what I do for mistakes, like here in this area, if you can see that, is it there? It's not clean. It's very minor, but it's still not clean. So what do I do for that? Okay, so I have alcohol since the mistake is fresh. So I'm gonna put alcohol on like my finger, and I'm going to see if I can get rid of a little bit of the excess with my nail. I'm not sure if this is the professional way of doing it, but it's a way. So I've scrubbed out that area. Okay. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get this thing. It's a tool for when my finger is too big. And I'm gonna get a little bit of black paint on it because I have black paint here. And I'm gonna essentially layer it over the mistake so that it looks clean again. And I can reline it with silver in the future. So once I've got some black paint there, since the figure is essentially black, so it's not that kita, not that seen, I will just spread it around in the area where it's supposed to be black so that I can reline it. I can reline the proper line with silver and it looks clean. So I have this cape. It literally just came in like 5 minutes ago. But I have this cape from Crescent Moon Garments. And they happily did this custom for me. So I'm planning to glue gun it to the peg holes there, the peg holes that you can see, because I can't just tuck the cape in. It's a different peg hole for this particular McFarlane figure, so hopefully we can get it in one take. So I'm just filling up the area with glue gun, and I'm going to stick that side on it and get rid of the excess. I'm just pressing down so that hopefully it'll stick. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, wasn't enough. I'll have to add more. All right, it feels stable, so I'm going to try the other side and we shall see. Making sure to fill in the whole area, all of it. All right, and then I have to do this part quickly. So press down. Keep it there until it solidifies. Hey, not bad for a first time, huh? And because I am really bad at editing, I have my computer here and I took some photos of the before and after of my custom. So as you can see here in the first one on the left, the cape is very flat, so one-dimensional. It's a one-dimensional kind of look here, and it's all black. So sadly, there's a lot of sculpt. McFarlane is known for their sculpts, but you can't see that because it's all black, right? So it's very subtle. But here in the after, because I've highlighted all that sculpt, you can see the effort McFarlane's put into making Henry look realistic. And of course, the cape gives him more of that impact, more of that depth, and more before and afters. So this is before. Um, Again, you can tell the cape is flat, one-dimensional. It's rubber. It's not okay. But here the details are more subtle, but you can see the silver here pops, really pops, and here it pops in the boots as well. Whedon's Justice League, Snyder's Justice League. Oh my god, I'm so bitter, but you know, it's the way it is, I guess. And last one, a last before and after. So here he's holding the Omega symbol of Darkseid. I just found it and I thought, But okay, here flat again, no breadth, no width, just him. And here on the right, the cape gives it more impact, more of an oof. And yeah. Some final thoughts and rapid fire questions. Um, how long did it take me to do this? I'd say a week, including contacting Crescent Moon for the cape, and I think overall, and getting the marker and planning how I would do this. Um, why didn't I just get a really thin paintbrush and paint the figure? Um, First of all, I'm not that talented. I'm just an amateur, and so I figured a marker would be easier for me and more forgiving. Um, uh, to add to that, I didn't line everything. Like for example, here in this area, there's still some sculpt on the side of the torso, but I left it alone because it would look more natural if I were to pose it around. It won't break the sculpt. Um, any lessons? Well, yeah, this was one of my first few customs. The first I've actually filmed. So filming was hard. Um, and the cape, yeah, the cape. It took me a while to figure out how I was gonna do the cape. It's actually a little shorter than I thought it would be, but for the standard Superman look and the other Supermans McFarlane has come out with, usually the cape is around boot length, so it's fine. It's fine. And I thought I'd mention that the cape is like great. It has a wire for posing, so I can keep it in a certain position for whatever. Um, they really did such a great job. I'm so amazed. Thank you, Crescent Moon Garments. Did I have any inspiration for this? Yeah. Um, Ink Drop Customs um, on YouTube. He's a he's the real deal. He does face sculpts. He makes his own capes. Uh, he's Lodi, idol really. Um, and I really watched his vids to figure out how I was gonna do this. But yeah, it was really a learning process for me. Early on, I was smearing the marker all over the place, and I only found out later that clear nail polish, was a tool that I could use to keep my work intact. So yeah, um, this is a very long process. As I said, it took about a week, probably more, because I would do a certain part and then I would leave it overnight and I do it again. I do another part the next day and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, this is for me really really great. Um, so there. Thanks, guys.